aberration, deviation, anomaly, abhor, detest, loathe, abject, miserable, hopeless, abnegation, denial, renunciation, abortive, unsuccessful, failed, abridge, shorten, condense, abrogate, repeal, annul, abscond, flee, escape, absolve, pardon, exonerate, abstemious, moderate, temperate, abstruse, obscure, profound, exceed, agree, assent, accentuate, highlight, emphasize, accolade, honor, award, acquiesce, comply, agree, acrimonious, bitter, rancorous, acumen, insight, shrewdness, adamant, unyielding, firm, adherent, follower, supporter, admonish, warn, scold, adroit, skillful, clever, adulation, flattery, praise, adulterate, contaminate, corrupt, adverse, unfavorable, hostile, advocate, support, defend, aesthetic, artistic, beautiful, affable, friendly, genial, affinity, attraction, fondness, affluence, wealth, prosperity, aggrandize, exalt, enlarge, acrity, eagerness, readiness, alleviate, relieve, ease, allude, hint, intimate, altruistic, unselfish, generous, amalgamate, combine, merge, ambiguous, vague, unclear, ambivalent, uncertain, undecided, ameliorate, improve, better, amenable, compliant, agreeable, amiable, friendly, pleasant, anachronism, misplacement, error, analogous, comparable, similar, anarchy, lawlessness, chaos, anathema, curse, detestation, animosity, hostility, hatred, anomaly, abnormality, irregularity, antagonism, hostility, opposition, antecedent, precursor, forerunner, antediluvian, ancient, outdated, antipathy, dislike, aversion, antiquated, obsolete, ancient, antithesis, opposite, contrast, apathy, indifference, unconcern, apex, peak, summit, aphorism, maxim, saying, apocryphal, doubtful, fictitious, appease, pacify, placate, apprehend, arrest, understand, approbation, approval, praise, arbitrary, random, subjective, arcane, mysterious, secret, archetype, model, prototype, ardent, passionate, enthusiastic, arduous, difficult, laborious, articulate, eloquent, expressive, ascetic, austere, self-denying, assiduous, diligent, industrious, assuage, soothe, ease, astute, shrewd, clever, banal, trite, commonplace, barrage, onslaught, bombardment, barren, sterile, unproductive, beguile, charm, deceive, behoove, befit, require, belie, contradict, misrepresent, belligerent, aggressive, hostile, benevolent, kind, generous, benign, harmless, kind, bequeath, leave, hand down, berate, scold, rebuke, bereft, deprived, destitute, beseech, implore, beg, beset, harass, plague, besiege, surround, beleaguer, betoken, signify, indicate, bewilder, confuse, perplex, bias, prejudice, partiality, bifurcate, split, divide, bizarre, strange, eccentric, bland, mild, tasteless, blandishment, flattery, cajolery, blatant, obvious, flagrant, bleak, desolate, grim, blight, ruin, afflict, blithe, cheerful, carefree, boisterous, rowdy, noisy, bolster, support, reinforce, bombastic, pompous, grandiloquent, boon, blessing, benefit, boorish, rude, uncouth, bounteous, plentiful, generous, bourgeois, middle class, conventional, bravado, boldness, bluster, brevity, conciseness, shortness, bristle, react, stiffen, broach, introduce, mention, bucolic, rural, pastoral, buoyant, cheerful, floating, burgeon, flourish, grow, burnish, polish, shine, buttress, support, strengthen, bygone, past, former, Byzantine, complex, intricate, cacophony, noise, discord, cajole, coax, wheedle, calamity, disaster, catastrophe, callous, heartless, unfeeling, calumny, slander, defamation, camaraderie, fellowship, friendship, candor, honesty, frankness, canonical, orthodox, standard, capitulate, surrender, yield, capricious, fickle, unpredictable, captious, fault-finding, critical, captivate, charm, enchant, castigate, scold, punish, catalyst, stimulus, spark, categorical, absolute, unconditional, catharsis, purging, release, caustic, sarcastic, biting, cavalier, dismissive, arrogant, cede, surrender, yield, celerity, speed, swiftness, celestial, heavenly, divine, censorious, critical, fault-finding, censure, condemn, criticize, cerebral, intellectual, analytical, chagrin, annoyance, embarrassment, charlatan, fraud, impostor, cherry, cautious, wary, chasm, abyss, gap, chastise, punish, scold, chauvinism, jingoism, bias, chicanery, trickery, deception, chide, scold, rebuke, chimerical, imaginary, fantastic, choleric, irritable, bad-tempered, chronic, persistent, constant, chronological, sequential, ordered, churlish, rude, ill-mannered, circuitous, roundabout, indirect, circumlocution, verbiage, wordiness, circumscribe, restrict, limit, circumspect, cautious, wary, circumvent, avoid, bypass, clandestine, secret, covert, clemency, mercy, leniency, cliché, platitude, truism, coalesce, merge, unite, cogent, convincing, compelling, cognizant, aware, mindful, coherent, logical, clear, cohesion, unity, bonding, collusion, conspiracy, complicity, colossal, huge, vast, commensurate, proportional, equal, commodious, spacious, roomy, compelling, convincing, powerful, compendium, summary, collection, complacent, smug, self-satisfied, complaisant, obliging, polite, complement, supplement, round out, compliant, obedient, submissive, complicity, collusion, involvement, comprehensive, thorough, inclusive, compunction, remorse, regret, concede, admit, yield, conceivable, imaginable, plausible, conciliatory, appeasing, placating, concise, brief, succinct, conclusive, decisive, definitive, concomitant, accompanying, associated, condone, forgive, overlook, conducive, favorable, helpful, confluence, convergence, junction, confound, perplex, amaze, congeal, solidify, harden, congenial, friendly, pleasant, conjecture, guess, speculation, connive, conspire, plot, connoisseur, expert, judge, connotation, nuance, implication, consanguineous, related, akin, consecrate, bless, dedicate, consensus, agreement, accord, conspicuous, noticeable, obvious, consternation, dismay, anxiety, construe, interpret, understand, consummate, perfect, supreme, contentious, argumentative, quarrelsome, conundrum, riddle, puzzle, converge, meet, intersect, convivial, festive, sociable, convoluted, complex, tangled, copious, abundant, plentiful, corroborate, confirm, verify, corrosive, destructive, biting, coterie, clique, circle, countenance, face, expression, countervail, offset, counteract, covert, secret, hidden, cower, cringe, shrink, credulity, gullibility, naivety, crescendo, peak, climax, criterion, standard, benchmark, crucial, vital, essential, cryptic, mysterious, obscure, culpable, blameworthy, guilty, culmination, peak, climax, culpability, guilt, blame, cumbersome, awkward, unwieldy, cumulative, collective, expanding, cupidity, greed, avarice, cursory, brief, hasty, curtail, shorten, reduce, cynical, skeptical, pessimistic, daunt, intimidate, discourage, dauntless, fearless, bold, dearth, scarcity, shortage, debacle, disaster, fiasco, debase, degrade, devalue, debunk, disprove, expose, decorous, proper, polite, decorum, propriety, etiquette, decrepit, feeble, infirm, decry, condemn, denounce, deduce, infer, conclude, defame, slander, malign, deference, respect, esteem, deferential, respectful, submissive, defiant, disobedient, rebellious, deficient, inadequate, lacking, definitive, final, conclusive, deflect, divert, turn aside, deft, skillful, nimble, defunct, extinct, dead, degenerate, deteriorate, decay, degrade, demean, humiliate, deify, worship, idolize, deign, condescend, stoop, deleterious, harmful, toxic, delineate, describe, outline, delinquent, negligent, offending, delude, deceive, mislead, deluge, flood, inundation, demagogue, agitator, firebrand, demean, degrade, humiliate, demise, death, end, demolish, destroy, wreck, demur, object, hesitate, demure, modest, shy, denigrate, defame, disparage, denote, indicate, signify, denounce, condemn, criticize, depict, portray, describe, deplete, exhaust, drain, deplorable, disgraceful, awful, deplore, regret, lament, depravity, wickedness, corruption, deprecate, disapprove, belittle, depreciate, devalue, dwindle, derelict, abandoned, negligent, deride, mock, ridicule, derisive, mocking, sarcastic, derivative, unoriginal, imitative, derogatory, disparaging, offensive, desecrate, violate, profane, desiccate, dry, dehydrate, desolate, bare, barren, despondent, dejected, depressed, despot, tyrant, dictator, destitute, poor, impoverished, desultory, random, aimless, detached, disconnected, aloof, deterrent, obstacle, discouragement, detract, diminish, lessen, detrimental, harmful, damaging, deviate, diverge, stray, devoid, empty, lacking, devout, pious, religious, dexterous, skillful, agile, diatribe, tirade, rant, dichotomy, division, split, didactic, instructive, educational, diffident, shy, timid, diffuse, scatter, spread, digress, deviate, stray, dilatory, slow, delaying, dilettante, amateur, dabbler, diligent, industrious, hardworking, diminutive, tiny, small, discern, perceive, detect, discomfit, embarrass, disconcert, discordant, dissonant, clashing, discrepancy, inconsistency, variance, discretion, prudence, caution, discursive, rambling, digressive, disdain, scorn, contempt, disparage, belittle, mock, disparate, distinct, diverse, dispassionate, objective, neutral, dispel, dismiss, vanish, dispensation, exemption, distribution, disseminate, spread, circulate, dissent, disagree, object, dissident, rebel, protester, dissolution, disintegration, termination, dissonance, discord, harshness, dissuade, discourage, deter, distend, swell, expand, divergent, differing, deviating, divulge, reveal, disclose, docile, compliant, submissive, dogmatic, assertive, arrogant, dormant, inactive, asleep, dour, stern, gloomy, dubious, doubtful, suspicious, duplicity, deceit, deception, duress, coercion, pressure, ebullient, enthusiastic, exuberant, eccentric, odd, unconventional, eclectic, diverse, varied, eclipse, outshine, surpass, edify, instruct, enlighten, efface, erase, obliterate, effectual, effective, successful, effervescence, bubbliness, vivacity, effete, worn out, exhausted, efficacious, effective, potent, effigy, likeness, dummy, effrontery, audacity, impudence, effusive, gushing, demonstrative, egalitarian, equal, democratic, egregious, shocking, flagrant, elated, overjoyed, thrilled, elegy, lament, dirge, elicit, evoke, extract, eloquent, articulate, persuasive, elucidate, clarify, explain, elusive, evasive, slippery, emaciated, thin, wasted, emanate, originate, issue, embargo, ban, restriction, embed, plant, insert, embellish, decorate, adorn, embezzle, misappropriate, steal, embroil, entangle, involve, eminent, illustrious, prominent, emissary, messenger, envoy, emollient, soothing, softening, empathy, compassion, understanding, empirical, experiential, factual, emulate, imitate, copy, enamored, infatuated, charmed, encapsulate, summarize, condense, encomium, praise, eulogy, encompass, include, surround, encroach, intrude, trespass, encumber, burden, hamper, endemic, native, local, endorse, support, approve, enervate, weaken, exhaust, enfranchise, liberate, empower, engender, cause, produce. Enigma, mystery, puzzle. Enigmatic, mysterious, puzzling. Enmity, hostility, hatred. Ennui, boredom, apathy. Enormity, wickedness, outrage. Ephemeral, fleeting, short-lived. Epitome, essence, embodiment. Equanimity, composure, calmness. Equitable, fair, just. Equivocal, ambiguous, vague. Eradicate, eliminate, destroy. Erratic, unpredictable, unstable. Erroneous, incorrect, mistaken. Erudite, scholarly, learned. Esoteric, obscure, mysterious. Espouse, adopt, support. Esteem, respect, admire. Estrange, alienate, distance. Ethereal, delicate, heavenly. Euphemism, substitute, understatement. Euphony, harmony, melody. Evanescent, vanishing, fleeting. Exacerbate, worsen, aggravate. Exacting, demanding, rigorous. Exalt, praise, glorify. Exasperate, infuriate, annoy. Exculpate, exonerate, clear. Execrable, appalling, detestable. Exemplary, commendable, perfect. Exempt, free, excused. Exhilarating, thrilling, exciting. Exhort, urge, encourage. Exigent, urgent, pressing. Exonerate, acquit, vindicate. Exorbitant, excessive, extreme. Exotic, foreign, unusual. Expedient, practical, convenient. Expedite, accelerate, rush. Expiate, atone, redress. Explicate, explain, analyze. Explicit, clear, precise. Exponent, proponent, advocate. Expunge, erase, delete. Expurgate, censor, clean. Extant, surviving, existing. Extemporaneous, impromptu, unrehearsed. Extenuating, mitigating, excusing. Extirpate, eradicate, destroy. Extol, praise, acclaim. Extort, extract, force. Extraneous, irrelevant, external. Extravagant, wasteful, excessive. Extricate, free, untangle. Extrinsic, external, alien. Exuberant, enthusiastic, energetic. Exult, rejoice, celebrate. Fabricate, invent, construct. Facade, front, illusion. Facetious, flippant, humorous. Facile, effortless, simplistic. Facilitate, assist, ease. Faction, group, clique. Fallacious, false, misleading. Fallible, imperfect, flawed. Fallow, uncultivated, inactive. Falter, hesitate, stumble. Fanaticism, zealotry, extremism. Fastidious, meticulous, fussy. Fathom, understand, comprehend. Fatuous, silly, foolish. Fawning, sycophantic, flattering. Feasible, possible, practicable. Feckless, incompetent, useless. Fecund, fertile, productive. Feign, pretend, fake. Felicitous, apt, fortunate. Fervent, ardent, passionate. Fervor, passion, intensity. Fester, rot, aggravate. Fet, celebrate, honor. Fetid, stinky, foul. Fetter, chain, restrict. Fiasco, disaster, failure. Fickle, changeable, faithless. Fidelity, loyalty, faithfulness. Figurative, metaphorical, symbolic. Finesse, skill, tact. Fiscal, financial, monetary. Flagrant, blatant, glaring. Flamboyant, ostentatious, showy. Flaunt, show off, display. Fledged, developed, mature. Flippant, disrespectful, frivolous. Florid, reddish, elaborate. Flout, defy, mock. Fluctuate, vary, waver. Foible, weakness, flaw. Foment, instigate, stir up. Forage, scavenge, search. Forbearance, patience, tolerance. Foreboding, apprehension, dread. Foreshadow, presage, intimacy. Formidable, intimidating, daunting. Fortitude, courage, bravery. Fortuitous, accidental, lucky. Foster, nurture, promote. Fractious, irritable, unruly. Fraught, laden, anxious. Frivolous, silly, trivial. Frugal, thrifty, economical. Fulminate, protest, rail. Furtive, secretive, stealthy. Futile, useless, pointless. Gainsay, deny, contradict. Galvanize, inspire, stimulate. Gambit, stratagem, move. Gargantuan, huge, gigantic. Garish, gaudy, flashy. Garner, gather, collect. Garrulous, talkative, wordy. Gauche, awkward, tactless. Gaudy, flashy, showy. Generic, general, common. Genial, friendly, cheerful. Genre, category, style. Germane, relevant, pertinent. Gestation, development, incubation. Ghastly, frightful, horrible. Jibe, mock, taunt. Glib, fluent, insincere. Gluttony, greed, overeating. Goad, urge, prod. Gourmand, epicure, glutton. Grandiose, magnificent, pompous. Gratuitous, unwarranted, free. Gravity, seriousness, importance. Gregarious, sociable, outgoing. Grievance, complaint, injustice. Grimace, scowl, frown. Grotesque, ugly, distorted. Guile, cunning, deceit. Guileless, innocent, honest. Gullible, naive, trusting. Hackneyed, trite, overused. Haggard, worn, gaunt. Halcyon, peaceful, calm. Hallowed, sacred, holy. Hapless, unfortunate, unlucky. Harangue, tirade, lecture. Harass, intimidate, pester. Harbinger, omen, herald, hardy, robust, tough, haughty, arrogant, proud, haven, sanctuary, refuge, havoc, devastation, chaos, hedonism, indulgence, pleasure-seeking, hegemony, dominance, leadership, heinous, atrocious, wicked, herald, announce, usher, heresy, dissension, nonconformity, hermetic, sealed, airtight, heterogeneous, diverse, varied, heyday, prime, peak, hiatus, pause, break, hibernal, wintry, cold, hierarchy, ranking, pecking order, hilarity, mirth, amusement, hindrance, obstacle, barrier, histrionic, melodramatic, theatrical, hoary, ancient, gray, hoax, deception, prank, holistic, comprehensive, integrated, homage, respect, tribute, homogeneous, uniform, identical, hone, sharpen, perfect, hostility, enmity, antagonism, hubris, arrogance, pride, humanitarian, philanthropic, altruistic, hypocrisy, insincerity, deceit, hypothetical, theoretical, speculative, iconoclast, maverick, rebel, idiosyncrasy, peculiarity, eccentricity, idolatrous, adoring, worshipful, ignominious, humiliating, disgraceful, illicit, illegal, forbidden, illusion, delusion, mirage, illusory, deceptive, misleading, immaterial, irrelevant, insignificant, immutable, unchangeable, fixed, impeccable, faultless, perfect, impecunious, penniless, poor, impede, hinder, obstruct, impediment, obstacle, barrier, imperative, essential, urgent, imperious, domineering, arrogant, impermeable, waterproof, solid, impertinent, rude, irrelevant, impervious, unaffected, impenetrable, impetuous, impulsive, rash, impiety, irreverence, godlessness, implacable, unappeasable, relentless, implausible, unlikely, far-fetched, implicate, involve, incriminate, implicit, implied, tacit, implore, beg, beseech, importunate, persistent, demanding, importune, harass, pester, imposing, impressive, grand,